Hi everyone, welcome back to the Mindship Special Ed channel, your dedicated resource for everything related to special education. Today we are diving into an important topic that affects millions of people around the world, and that topic is disability. Whether it is physical, mental, or something else, understanding the types of disabilities can help break barriers down and promote an inclusive society. So let's get started. First of all, what is disability? A disability is any condition, whether physical, intellectual, sensory, or mental, that limits an individual's ability to perform certain tasks or daily activities. Disabilities can be temporary or long-term and can either be visible or invisible. So if you have a condition that limits you or that restricts you from performing certain tasks, that condition is considered as a disability. And that condition too can also be temporary. And the fact that it is temporary does not mean that you are not disabled. At the time that you are going through that condition, at that time you are considered to be what? Having a disability. Alright, so we are going to talk about or explore some types of disabilities. First of all, physical disabilities. Physical disabilities are types of disabilities that restricts us or that limits us when it comes to mobility or movement. An example is wheelchair users, cerebral palsy, and spinal cord injuries. So these are some examples of physical disabilities. Another example is sensory disabilities. Sensory disabilities impact our senses, that is vision, hearing, and sometimes touch or taste. An example is blindness or low vision, hearing impairment or deafness, and speech disorders. So these are some examples of sensory disabilities. Another type of disability is intellectual disability. This involves significant limitations in intellectual functioning and daily life skills. Examples are Down syndrome, Fragile X syndrome, and autism spectrum disorder. The next type of disabilities is learning disabilities. Some people normally mix up with learning disabilities and intellectual disability, but these are different things altogether. So this discussion will actually help to clarify that learning disabilities are type of disabilities that affects an individual's ability to process certain information like maths or reading. Examples are dyslexia, dyscalculia, dysgraphia, and these are the common examples of learning disabilities. So dyslexia is when an individual or a learner is having difficulty with reading. Dyscalculia is when an individual is having difficulty with math. And dysgraphia is when an individual is having difficulty with writing. So these are the explanations to the three examples of learning disabilities. The next type of disabilities is mental health disabilities. These are disabilities that affect an individual's mood, an individual's thinking, and behavior. Example is depression, bipolar disorders. Another type of disability is temporary disability. Temporary disabilities are type of disability that usually caused by injuries or surgeries. An example is a broken leg or post-surgery recovery. So as you can see, there are so many types of disabilities, and disabilities come in so many forms. and they can affect anyone at any time. The most important thing is to understand, or is to recognize, that everyone deserves access to the same opportunities and respect regardless of their ability. Therefore, understanding the types of disabilities is the first great step in helping to improve or to make our societies and communities more inclusive. Please subscribe to this channel in order to listen to content like this. Until then, please stay kind and stay inclusive. Thank you.